Hello angels, hope you're okay. So this is just a little short video. I've been sitting here this evening and I have been potting up the rest of my herbs and stuff to put into my den. I've put them all into their tins and their jars and the little plastic pots that I've got. Made sure that they're all named and that the names are pretty dark so that they don't rub off, because paper has a tendency and stickers have a tendency to fade with the writing. But I am glad that I've got like things like my sheets that's got all my information. Obviously I've got my shadow books and stuff that I have as well that's got all my information and stuff in it. A lot of them I know, but there's still quite a few I don't. So I'd started the other day doing all of the herbs, and I'd got a few done, and there was still loads of jars in the box and there was still loads of my tins left. So I'm really, really happy to say that I have finally got all of my jars tinned and jarred, and obviously put into the plastic ones as well. So here's my box that's just full of my jars and my tins mostly. There's a few little jars there, as you can see, and a couple of these little plastic things. These are the other ones that I've done. I've just made sure all the names and everything are really prominent on them. Any of the herbs that I'd got in my new box a couple of weeks ago, that I had here already, I just put all of them all into one thing. So all of my old one and my new one I put in together, so that I'm not wasting time and trying to get things sorted. So these are my boxes. They've got all of my jar bits. At the back there is obviously all of the spare bits, what I've used, and empty pots and stuff, because obviously being a witch, we always come across new things that we need to get. I've obviously potted up different salts and stuff. The only salt I've got to actually get is the sea salt. I've got my Himalayan and my Epsom salt, which I'm going to be getting a bit more of. Also got to get a little bulb to go in my Himalayan pyramid lamp that I have, because I want to move that into my den as well. I haven't yet got round to doing the decorating of the den, because I've been so busy and focused on trying to get all of these herbs and everything sorted out. I'm just making sure that that's all in order. The next thing I've got to do now is start thinking of some of the remedies that I'm wanting to use for my oils, because obviously anyone that knows what my plans are for my shop, I am going to be using and selling herb bags and jars, wish jars, all them sort of things, bits of jewellery. I'm doing my artificial flower arranging with the artificial flowers, putting them in baskets, in vases, and other things you can put these really pretty flowers in. So I've got all of that I'm wanting to do, but I'm also going to be making the oils as well, and I'm making my bath salts. Now my oils are going to be for things like your pain, for certain problems with your mental health, like your anxiety, depression, for relaxation, for helping the sinuses, help with colds, headaches, pain relief, skincare, and for skincare for people that have got like little slight health problems with their skin. So I'm going to be doing that sort of stuff. None of my products are going to be something that you can eat or drink. They're going to be what you can apply to your skin, or you can sniff them, you can put them on tissue, you can put some of them under your pillow, whether they're your herbs or your oils and stuff. So there will be instructions and stuff put with the stuff that I make anyway, so you know how to use it and how to do it correctly. But at the minute, it's just been full steam ahead trying to get the den prepped, and I got it prepped for Halloween. Now I've took all my Halloween decorations down, and I was supposed to be doing my decorating yesterday and today, but like I said, I have just been completely jam-packed trying to sort all of these oils out, making sure that all of my oils, sorting out all of these herbs and everything, and sorting out all of the stuff that I needed that I haven't got round to doing the decorating of the den yet. I'm going to hopefully start doing that on Sunday, which is tomorrow, and Monday. Get that all into order. Put some of my new bits that I've got from Witch Casket onto my altar as well. Make it look really Christmassy. And put all of my jars and things in the cupboard in the den that I've got especially for that purpose. And obviously I can put all of my oils and stuff in there as well. I'm going to have I've got 3 drawers, so one drawer is going to be dedicated just to my candles and stuff like that. The other one will be to like my name tags and all that sort of stuff. But I will do a more detailed video when this all starts going on. I'm hoping that maybe I can go live a couple of times when I'm actually putting my herbs and stuff away and, you know, setting it up for Christmas. Hopefully I'm going to go live a couple of times for that, and I can show you what I'm going to be doing more of. At the minute, it has mainly only got all of my like witchy stuff and all my stuff that I need for my den in my cupboard, but it's all over the place at the minute because I'm not organised yet, because I've been just sorting everything out. But I am so pleased that I have got everything potted and named, and you know, I've got spare bits if I get any other ingredients, which I will. I'm a witch, and we go through an awful lot of herbs and an awful lot of oils. I've used oils, but bought oils and just added my own bits into it. These oils that I'm going to be selling are oils that I would have made from scratch with my touch, my love, my manifestation, and it's me that's made it. It's not been bought from anywhere. I have purchased the oil, which is the coriander oil. I've purchased the different oils that need to go in with the coriander oils that give off like the smells and give off that, you know, the medical uses. So I'm going to be using them and putting them together and forming my own oil and putting my own herbs and putting everything in. So it's all going to be done from scratch, so it's going to be a lot more powerful. So I'm just so glad that I've got everything into order that way. Now it is literally getting the front room, which is my den, into order, because I've got everything to do with my witch stuff and my shaman stuff all over my sofa at the minute, and none of it's been put away because I've been trying to get myself organised to sort my herbs and stuff up. But where I've been having a few days here and there where I've not been feeling 100%, I haven't got round to doing it because I don't like to touch anything that I'm working with that's spiritual or going to be things that I use to help others. I don't like to touch it when I'm not feeling great or in a good place, because I don't want to be putting my energy onto that. Even though I sage it, everything, and Palo Santo wood, everything, to make sure that any energy is released anyway, I just don't like doing it. So some of the plans that I've been up to wanting to do have been on hold. But I am starting to feel a lot better in myself and a lot more happier in myself. So I have, for the last couple of days, really, really dedicated myself to getting all of my herbs and stuff all potted up and jarred up so that I can put them into their cabinet where they belong. My next stage, after I've put these away and I've got everything in order and that, my next stage is going to be starting up trying to learn how to do the oils, and I will be having Sister Mystical and Sister Drew that will help and talk me through that as well, which is really good. I know the basics, but am I confident to put it together? And not really, because it's not something I've really done. Like I said, I've always bought my oils and just added my herbs and my crystals and stuff I need to it and enchanted it. I've never made my oils from scratch like I'm going to be now, so it's measuring everything up. With me being dyslexic, I do struggle a bit with numbers and stuff, but I have been reading and researching, and I have got my sisters to explain to me, and I am starting to understand it, but the number side of it is still quite difficult. But I know they're going to help me with that, and once I've picked it up, it'll be fine. They said it's not that hard once you understand what it means. But obviously I didn't, because I've never attempted to make my oils. It wasn't something that I really did. I was more focused on making my jars and my bags for people to help them, and I would buy my oils and just add them to my bags. But over time, and obviously seeing my sisters doing it and stuff, I've now started to feel and get the confidence to want to do it myself, and I have come to establish, and obviously I know that not everything that people need is going to be able to be done through jars and through bags and stuff. So oils and stuff like that are needed. So I am looking forward to the next step in my faith. I am a very advanced witch, but every witch has got things that they've not been so quiet, hand on in. And some of us at some point in our life do come to a point where we're like, I think we should maybe start doing it. And I've got to that point with making oils. So, like I said, everything is in place now, guys. There is going to be a few lives where I'm putting all of my herbs and stuff away, putting all of my bits that are in the front room away into where they need to be. Then it is going to be me focusing on my oils and focusing on writing all of my ideas and recipes down for my salts, for the bath, and for my oils, and coming up with some ideas for my bags. But I kind of already know what my bags and my jars are. My jars are just wish jars and stuff like that. So you just put your little lucky charms in there and put in your herbs and put in the crystals that you want for that specific wish, you know. Just wish jars and helping jars, you know, jars that you can put herbs and stuff in to help with certain situations and stuff like that. And it's the same with my bags. I'm going to be making my bags for specific things. So it'll be for things like helping relationships, love, happiness, happy home, protection, all these sort of things. And some of my jars are going to be that as well. Protection jars, hope jars, luck jars, and then obviously, like I said, wish jars, manifestation jars. I want to do manifestation jars where I make a jar and I put the herbs for manifestation in there. I ask the people what they want to be manifesting. They say what they want. I'll get some charms that represent that. I'll put that in there. And then all the guys have to do when they receive the jars is think out loud or speak out loud what they want, or write it down and put it on top of the jar or underneath the jar, and just sit there and really focus on the jar and really focus on what you're wanting. You know, everybody's got specific names for things, and I'm not being funny, but you can make magic happen in anything that you put it into. It's just your intuition and the capability to manifest what you want, which means believing in it enough that it'll come at some point. Anybody that's in the craft and that knows that even when you sit there and you manifest and you really think and you really want something, it comes to you when it's supposed to. Okay, so don't expect everything to just suddenly get there in your lap that minute and everything's going to go differently. It goes over time, and it really depends on how quickly it needs to happen or if it's going to gradually come to you. So just remember that, and don't ever give up on doing what you're doing because something's not happening straight away. Because believe it or not, it is working and it is doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's just not the time for you to have it revealed to you. So I'm going to be doing a lot of them sort of jars and stuff. Obviously, my bath salts and stuff I'm making are going to be for things like anxiety, relax and calming, soothing your headaches, helping with aches and pains. You know, even make bath salts where it's got some of the remedies in it that helps you to clear your sinuses, stuff like that. So and sleep as well, definitely. So, you know, I've got a lot of ideas and stuff. It's just bringing it all to light. And like I said, my shop's going to be open at the end of January to the beginning of February. I do think it's going to be more in February. It's probably going to be in the middle of February to the end of February, to be honest. Because like I said, I like to make sure that I'm in order, that everything's prepped, everything's the way it's supposed to be. I want to have everything that I'm wanting to use and do wrote down in like my jar and my spell bags wise. Obviously with my oils, I'm going to test them over a period of time before I open. And once I know which ones I really like and which ones I think are really good because I've used them on myself, and hopefully maybe a few people might have took some tests just to see what they're like, I'll write them down when I know that those are the recipes I want to use, because you do have to experiment, and all of the stuff that I use and make for others is stuff I've used when it comes to my spell work and my jars and you know, my bags and stuff that I make. And it's going to be no different for making my oils and my bath salts. I actually already use some of my bath salts. I have made a couple of bath salts, but they were just relaxation ones. But I did find that after being in the bath with those salts in there, I felt very calm, very relaxed. I put some meditation music on, and I had the bag that Sister Drew made me for my sleeping, and I've been sleeping a little bit better. Still not 100% because I've never been a big sleeper. I've always been somebody that's very awake at night. I prefer night to daytime, but I must say I have been going to bed a lot more earlier at night, and I have been waking up in the morning, which has been a lot better for me, but I'm still trying to get my body clock into that. But it's not early morning I'm waking up, it's like mid-morning. And like I said, it's not hours and hours and hours of sleep, but it's a lot better than it has been, because normally I wouldn't be sleeping at all, and I'd maybe go sleep for 2 or 3 hours in the daytime, because normally that's when I sleep. I still sleep in the daytime, but I'm, like I said, I'm waking up like late morning, which I normally would not be doing. I'd normally be going to bed about 9-10 o'clock in the morning and waking up maybe about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Not doing that anymore at the minute, so that's good. But I am hoping, I'm not saying I want to go back to where I sit up all night, but I am hoping to be able to get back to having a few of the hours of the night where I'm awake, because obviously where I do my investigations and stuff like that, I just think at the minute, with everything I've been taking on and where I'd been away, and there's been a lot of stuff that's happened this year, I just think that my body and myself's just been emotionally and physically drained, and I think I've really needed to do this for myself and to help me, and it is helping a lot more. I'm still having struggles here and there, but I'm getting a lot stronger and I'm feeling a lot more happier in myself, and everything's just coming across a lot more clearer now, and I'm getting the things that I want done, so I'm happy. So as you see, guys, all of the jars are all done now, so that's really cool, and all of my pots. Next thing on the list, like I said, is the oils and getting everything wrote down. So this video, I hope that you have enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and support all of the videos that myself or my sisters or anybody put up. It really does help us if you give a like and even put a comment. We do very much appreciate that. And you know, we are here doing what we do because we're trying to help others, and because we believe that it's important to be open and educational to others as well. There is going to be a show that's going to be starting up with me and my sister Drew from Drew's Paranormal Vlog, and we're also going to have our lovely sister Mystical on there, and lots of our other sisters from our clan and our coven that's online. And me and Sister Drew have had this lifelong hope since we've been on YouTube to start up something where we can learn people about their spirituality and about, you know, witchcraft and how to be connected and how to do all these sort of things. Well, we are really happy to say that Witch 101 is going to be starting up next Friday. So it's probably going to be around 10 o'clock, I think Sister Drew said. It was 10 or half 10, but it's going to be next Friday at 10, half 10, I think she said it is. It'll be between 9 to 10:30, 11 at the latest. And we're going to be on, and these shows are about us going right back to the basics of witchcraft. It's before you start doing your crafting, before you start doing all your spell work and start working with your herbs and stuff like that. You know, we're taking you right back to the basics. where we're going to educate you about those such things, learn you about different herbs and their purposes, learn you how to communicate with the energies you need to communicate with, learning you to be in tune with yourself and to understand how to read into things that you get, like just going right back to proper basic things that we don't see a lot of people do. Okay, a lot of people will come into education and they do it absolutely amazing, but they leave the most important things out. Nobody just starts doing witchcraft and starts forming magic and stuff. You know, people have to study and learn before they start doing that. They definitely need to learn about their spirituality, about what parts they're like into, how to open their self, how to communicate with other energies, how to keep themselves safe when doing it. They need to learn about different things like different herbs, different stones, different oils. There's just so much that people really need to actually know before they even consider starting to do spell work, meditation, all sorts of things. Okay, so Witch 101 is about that. It's about going from the basics of learning you how to protect yourself all the way through to learning all the things you need to know, learning you about your spirituality, learning you about meditation, learning you to open, learning you how to work with your abilities. If you've got abilities, everybody has abilities. It's just not all of us are open at this time. But by doing things that we're going to be learning you can help you to open to that. Then going from that, we will start to learn you about how to entwine herbs with oils. Then we'll learn you how to do simple spells so that you're comfortable at doing it. And by then you'd have known representations of different herbs and what they stand for and what they can do. Same with the oils and things like that. So when you've learned a couple of basic spells that we're going to be learning you, and learning you how to use the tools to do so and who to call upon and things like that, you'll be able to do your own spells. Your spells come from your heart and from within you. It's what you feel's right for your people. You know what I mean? As long as you do it correctly, respectfully, and you do it in the light, you can make your spells and cast your spells however you wish to do it. It's all about intuition and belief. If you've got that, you can make anything happen. So we're going to learn you to be comfortable doing what you want to do. But we'll learn you the basics and we'll show you the basics and we'll go through a couple of the basic spells with you and do them with you. We'll tell you when that's going to be and what bits you'll need, and you get that. We'll tell you about different places you can look up to buy your herbs and how you can possibly start making your own oils or even purchasing the oils, and just all you would have to do. Because when I first started doing my faith and doing all of my herbs, and I'd done that straight away. But the oils, like I said, I did buy them, and I would just add the herbs that I knew would be relevant for that oil, and I would put the crystals that I need in there and anything else. So we'll learn you to do it both ways, whether it's you making it from scratch or you buying an oil and just putting your own touches to it. We'll learn you about everything. So please make sure you do tune in for the Witch 101 with me, Sister Drew, Sister Mystical, and all of our sisters. We are really, really excited about learning you guys from the beginning and from the start, and just getting you out there and getting you to do it correctly. There's a lot of amazing people out there, but they forget to just do the most simplest things, and that's going to be something we do. And then you have just got some people out there that really don't know what they're doing, and you need to be careful being around them. So we are a group of sisters that have got a lot of respect from a lot of people. We've done a lot of things for people, and they've had good outcomes and good ways happen after coming to us for help and stuff. So we know that we're good to follow, and that we get straight to what we're supposed to be doing, and we do it correctly. And we hope by doing this Witchy 101, that's going to help you guys to be exactly the same way. Be comfortable in your own skin, be comfortable in your craft, and be proud to be able to help yourself and others. Because that's what it is about. Whether that's people, animals, nature, whatever, all of these elements will be important. So we will be learning you right back from the basics. So I hope that you have enjoyed the video. Like I said, keep an eye out on my on my Facebook and on my YouTube for any of my shows that are up and coming. Because like I said, I will be going live for a couple of these shows, putting my herbs and stuff away, putting everything into order. I'll probably do a little show talking to you about what ideas I've got for recipes and stuff that I'm going to be selling in my shop. Obviously, I'm going to be having a couple of my witch shows that I normally do, my witch educational shows as well. I am planning on the next show being on candle and feather colours and what they represent and what they do. So that will be one of my next witchy videos. And obviously, I'll have my meditation videos coming up too. So I am going to be around, and keep a lookout for Sister Drew, Sister Mystical, Pups from Chasing Bones and Spectres, which is Danny. You've got Christina from Christina and Son Ghost Squad. You've got Chris from Ghost Squad Scotland. You know, there's so many people that go live, guys. Just keep an eye out for all of us. I hope that you have enjoyed this shortish video, and that you have now seen that I've been a busy girl sorting all of that out, and that the next stage is putting it all away. And I feel I'm getting one step closer to this shop being what it is. For my shop to get where it's got to get, my next thing I need to be doing is making my oils and getting all of my ideas and stuff wrote down on my shadow books and on my shop planning book, so that everything's there. And getting any last minute bits that I need offline as well. If I need any more different herbs and stuff like that. Because some of my jars are a little bit on the empty side. Not empty, but you know, they're not full, because I've used a lot of them. So I will be purchasing some more herbs and stuff as well to fill up my jars, and I'll probably get a few new ones in that as well. So thank you for watching. Lots of love, light and blessings. I hope that you enjoyed watching it. I hope you're looking forward to all of the things that we're going to be bringing you, and I'm going to be bringing you in the future. I send you lots of love, light and blessings. May you have a blessed evening and a blessed day, and a merry parting from me. I am Willow, known humanly as Sherry, and I will see you all very, very soon. Merry parting to all, and blessed be.